Good morning, Texas loved ones. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. I'm on a roll this morning. I woke up with a whole new attitude about something that I want to share with you guys. Hopefully, we'll have a few of you join, and if you don't join now, maybe you will pick this up later. I do want to say thank you for all of you who have sponsored a Texas inmate to receive a fan. Those forms have been sent out all week, and we have sent out several fans to loved ones across Texas. So this is the form that we had used, and we're still using. We're actually going to do that program through the end of July. But that's not why I went live, okay? I need my advocates, okay? I need some insight. I need some help with something that I am working on and I feel very passionate about. And if you guys know me, you know once I feel very passionate about something, I don't stop, okay? So I want to give you just a little bit of information about this case and see if anything sparks maybe to someone else. Maybe someone will come across this later and be able to help me on not where to start, because I've actually already started. I just maybe need some information, okay? So I feel like with the whole police brutality right now that this would be a good time to move in and help with this case. So July 22nd, 2019, I was actually on my way to my sister's wedding, and I got a message that one of my very dear friends, and when I say dear friends, I mean best friend. I could almost call him a brother. We have been very, very close for 33 years, very close. He's one of the very few, when I do go back to Texas, that I make sure and see. Him and his boys, I watched him grow up. I watched him raise his boys by himself. So anyway, on July 22nd, 2019, Vincent Sheldon Jones, I am giving his name so you guys can start Googling this stuff and we can start getting the word out, was murdered by an ex-police officer. The ex-police officer was his wife, lover. He wasn't a police officer at the time, but he was an ex-police officer from a county right next to the county that this happened in. So I feel as though he was murdered. Vincent did not have a weapon. He did have a knife, because he was a hunter, not a hunter, but he fished and did things like that. He did have a knife in his vehicle, but he wasn't there. He was there to return his daughter from the weekend. He was not there to do any kind of malice. And the wife's lover, Jeremy Christopher Abbott, was an ex-cop from Delta County Police Department, Sheriff's Department in Cooper, Texas, shot and killed him. Came outside, shot him multiple times in the chest, killed him. He's never been arrested. They keep telling, this has almost been a year, and they continue to tell the family that it is under an investigation. Okay, I have been doing this long enough to know it doesn't take a year to make an arrest. I feel as though this is a cover-up, which I feel as though is also a form of police brutality. So what I've done, I woke up a couple of days ago, because this family they don't know how to write petitions. They don't know how to push it. They just keep calling the department and they say it's under investigation. They say, okay, thank you. And they tuck their tail and they walk away. I can't live another day until we have hashtag justice for Vincent. That's what we're using. Justice FOR Vincent. I can't sleep another night. So last night I started really looking around and looking at some different posts that they had shared with other people, and this man is now still with the wife, okay, still with her. She's pregnant, we hear. That's not neither here nor there. And we have some messages that this could have also been a premeditated murder, okay? I'm not saying it was, but we have some pretty good proof that she sent, not messages, they were comments. She was having somebody answer. I don't want to go into too much in case we're able to get an attorney. This family does not have money for an attorney. They do not have the, information. They don't know how to fight a case like this. So I have found out today that the first thing that we should do is we should file a complaint in writing to the police department. And then we should also file the same complaint that we send to the police department. We are to send it to the Internal Affairs Division of the police department, which I called this morning, and they said that their internal affairs is within the police department. So to just file that with them. So I am going to start with that, okay? I also have contacted the family to get facts, not just he said, she said, oh, this and that. I needed facts, and I told them that, because you don't want to put information in a petition that isn't solid facts, because if somebody gets a hold of this petition, you want them to go forward with it and take you serious, okay? So we will start with those things. Then I'm not sure where to go from there. I'm not sure whether to file a complaint. I guess I would wait a little bit and then maybe also send this to the Hunt County, Texas District Attorney's Office, as well as the Texas Rangers. That's about as far as I know to go at this point. So if you guys have any information that can help me to help them to solve this case. This man was murdered in front of his 4-year-old daughter, with his wife and lover living in his old house, with his wife sitting in there snickering about it. It is horrible. They were married for years and years, and it's unbelievable, okay? But I will not sleep again until this case is investigated. This man was murdered. He was murdered in cold blood. He was shot in the chest in his front yard, his wife's front yard now, because they were separated, and nothing has been done. And I just don't know really, the steps to take after, other than we probably, of course, we can't share it on here, but we will probably put up a GoFund if we can't get anything done, and we will hire a good defense attorney with this, because this clearly is a case of police brutality, and we won't stand for this. Whether the person is black, white, Hispanic, we won't. These were actually 2 white men, and we still call this police brutality. So we've got to get something done. Also, this man has recently, from what I hear, he was actually fired from the police department. I can't find out any information on that. So if there's any way, they told me at the police department they can't even give me the dates of when he was a police officer unless I request an open records. Do I have to be an attorney to request open records? Those are the questions I have. So if anybody comes across this and anybody is willing to help me fight this case, you guys, I'm not trying to put this man in prison forever. I just want justice for Vincent. This is so unfair and so wrong of the police department to try to cover this case up. So if you can please message me anything, that and I know, okay, so I can actually request the open records. Okay, I did not realize that. See, Carrie, that's a great thing. I guess they just want to know where the information is going to. So that's what we will do. And we will just go forward with this. If one of you can message me and tell me how I request the open records, is there a form? Do I have a certain format that I should follow? But I need to know these things, because since they're not going to investigate it, we're going to investigate it for us, and we're going to stop police brutality one by one. And this man actually just bought the gun that he killed Vincent Sheldon Jones with a couple of days prior, okay? So this is a case, and this is a case that needs to be noticed, and we won't stop until it is. And so anyway, if you guys have any information or can help us in any way, please, please, please message me, all right? Say a prayer for Vincent's case, for his family, and for all that's involved in this, because they have lived a year. And then this wife has taken the child, the family that was seeing this child every day, has not seen this child in a year. They don't know if she's okay. They don't know emotionally if she's has been in counseling. They don't know. And this is very important that we get attention to this case. All right? Okay, so y'all have a great day. And as always, peace out.